That's right guys, it has finally arrived. The newest 4S plastic chassis car from Arrma. This is the 4S Arrma Mojave BLX ready to run 1/8 scale desert truck. This is fully tricked out with some awesome gear, including a highly requested upgraded part for these BLX cars. Can you guess which part I'm talking about? Now it does come in two different color schemes, this white and red design, which I love. I'm a massive fan of white cars with black rims, which this is essentially a white car with black rims. But it also comes in a blue and red design, which is awesome as well. Like I said, I'm just a massive fan of the white with black rims. Now they've gone with a set of D-boot Fortress wheels. The compound of the tyre is a little bit hard, but I'm sure they'll break in no time. They're awesome looking wheels. We got some crazy chunky swing arms on there. As you can see, the chassis looks very nice. They've also molded in a hole where the spur gear sits that allows any dirt or debris to fall out of the chassis. We've got some cool little body clip retainers on there, front and rear. That should definitely prevent any cracking of the shell. Now, taking a look under the shell, it looks pretty awesome, guys. Really strong. Everything is super chunky. We've got the very nice big bore aluminium shocks. The back seems a little bit softer. The front is quite firm, but yeah, the rear is very soft, even though it's got all these preload adjusters here. So we might have to put some stiffer springs and some thicker oil eventually. But for today, we'll test it as it is. We have adjustable tie bars all round, including the steering tie bars. We've got these very cool mudguard protectors on the rear swing arms. That's to protect the outdrives and the drive shafts. The shock towers, they look to be adjustable, but I'm not quite sure where the screws or anything are, if they are actually adjustable. But yeah, as you can see, they just slid straight into the shock tower there. We've got the aluminium center brace there. That should prevent a lot of the twisting or bending that these plastic chassis sometimes have. Underneath that, we can see the plastic telescopic drive shaft, similar to the old models, but it could be a little bit longer because the chassis itself is much longer, obviously, mainly to incorporate the differential module, which is quite large. We got the aluminium motor mount inside the differential module. Now, in the way of electronics, they've gone with the Spectrum Firma 120 amp 3 to 4S speed control with dual IC5 connectors, so you can run dual 2S batteries or a single battery if you leave this connector adapter in. They went with the Spectrum Firma 3668 2400 kV brushless motor. Got a nice cooling fan and heatsink on there. The servo they've gone with is the S652 16 kilo, I believe, Metal Gear servo. That should be pretty substantial for this car. Not a bad sized battery bay. It is fixed though. It could have been a little bit longer. They've got a lot more room on the chassis here. I don't think my 5000 milliamp 4S battery will fit in here. Okay, so it doesn't fit in there at the moment, but I just noticed these blocks here, these are actually removable. Here we have some really chunky, very strong bumper bar mounts or supports, as well as on the rear. As you can see, the wheelie bar, it's quite low, but because this is such a low set car, I think that's going to be just right. That should be pretty good. And there's no way I could forget to mention the drivetrain. As you can see, we've got full EXP drivetrain. The drive shafts, the crown and input gears on the differentials are full steel. And yes guys, we finally have a full EXP center differential. Now, just taking a quick look at what else we get in the box. We do get the Spectrum SLT3 radio system. That does include the Spectrum SR315 dual protocol receiver. So that means if I didn't want to use this controller, I didn't like it, or just rather my other one, which is a DX4C, I could go ahead and bind that straight to the receiver and yeah, have full function, not a problem. Now, you do actually get 4 AA's for the controller, which is awesome. You don't have to provide your own. We have 4 extra preload stiffeners here for the suspension. We have a funny pistol-shaped wheel wrench, 2 Allen keys. This little card here, I'm pretty sure it's just support and showcase, yep, scan codes there. And obviously you've got all your information in the 2 little booklets there, so everything you need. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I covered most of it. If there was anything I forgot or missed, let me know in the comments and I'll definitely get back to you as soon as possible. Alright, so I've done something to the body already. Oh, yep. I didn't expect to crash it straight away. I'll have a little bash around on the 3S and then head up to the road part and do a speed run. Now, one thing, guys, I did put the 4 extra preload clips on the rear suspension to stiffen that up a little bit. Very stable, very controllable. Again, guys, it's only on 3S, but it's pretty good. Yeah, it definitely needs that extra power with the 4S. Oh, that's so smooth though, guys, seriously. I can tell I'm going to love this car. Whoa, I hope I got that. That was so nice. The suspension on these cars are absolutely fantastic. Set up almost perfect. Beautiful. Oh, yep, I kind of knew I was going to crash then. Awesome, on the wheels. Nice, what a smooth rig. Oh, that was lucky. Oh no! Oh! Oh man. Well, that was not a success. She's still good though. Anyway, as you can see, I've got the GPS on there. I've got the 8000 milliamp Z Power 3S battery still in there, so hopefully we've got enough charge to do a quick 3S speed run and then chuck the 4S in and see what we can do. Push track, start. All right, here we go. First run on 3S. That's full throttle. Stop. Read. 62 kilometers an hour. That is awesome. Yeah, 62 kilometers. I predict that we will be getting 80 kilometers an hour on the 4S. Most of the time you get around about 20 kilometers to 25 kilometers an hour once you jump up to the next cell count, in this case going to 4S. But yeah, 62 kilometers an hour for 3S is great, especially for this big rig. All we can do is chuck the 4S in and see what we can get. Shell's getting stuck on something, not sure what. like those clips have forced themselves in, not wanting to come out. Seriously? What's going on here? Guys, look how much I'm pulling that. Whoa. What's the motor like? Motor's pretty warm as well. So is the speed control. So yeah guys, I'm not sure about this this secondary inner skin, whatever you want to call it, but these little tabs here that sort of feed into these little holes here, as soon as you get a bit of dirt and stuff in there, they don't want to come out. So all right, 4S is in. Sound a bit weird. There's a bit of a resistance there before you get to certain revs. No one coming. All right, here we go, guys. Full throttle. Whoa, start slowing down. Whoa, that was screaming. Oh, there's almost not enough room here, guys. Did we get 80 kilometers an hour at least? 79. Oh, no way. Yeah guys, we got to go one more time, try and hit that 80 kilometers an hour, and then we'll go for a bash. All right, got plenty of runoff now, no one coming. Here we go. 80 kilometers an hour, let's do it. Oh. Yeah, that's gonna have to do, guys. I don't want to chance it. What a wicked car. Stop. Read 80 kilometers. 80 kilometers an hour, exactly. That is crazy, guys. That's awesome. Now all we can do is send it with the 4S, guys. I'm definitely keen to have a bash and see what this thing's really capable of. I haven't got huge jumps here, but definitely some jumps for this car. So let's do this. That was so smooth. Beautiful. Whoa, that was the center diff kicking in for sure. It wanted to wheelie and then the front wheels just arced up. Nice. Flying, absolutely flying. Super stable. It doesn't flip as much as I thought it would. Yeah, you definitely don't need any more speed. 80 kilometers an hour is more than enough. Whoa. Oh, nice on the wheels. Oh, more stuff in steering. Oh yeah. Yeah guys, even though there's that guard thing in there on the chassis, still getting a lot of stuff in there. Oh, I thought I could throttle out of that. Not quite. What a beast, guys. This thing is insane. I think I prefer this version over the 6S version. It's definitely lighter. That could be one of the main reasons why it feels a bit better. But yeah, I personally like this over the 6L Mojave. Battery's lasting a long time as well. More stuff in the steering, guys. You can get stuff stuck in the steering assembly quite easy. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there. Oh, on the wheels again, really? Nice. And that is low voltage, guys. I didn't expect it to feel, to me personally, better than the 6S version. It's tough, super fun. In my opinion, one of the best, if not the best, stadium truck, desert truck, whatever you want to call it, best that's come out. This thing is an absolute beast. All right, guys, so the GoPro actually overheated and switched itself off. I'm not quite sure where I was up to when it switched itself off, but yeah, all I was saying was it's an epic car. It drives fantastic, super strong. I cannot wait to bring it back out again. It's definitely going to be one of my favorites, I can already tell. All right, guys, cheers, catch you in the next video, and as always, stay safe. Definitely look forward to the next Mojave video. Oh, wow.